Alright, welcome back to Mr. G's Math. Today we're going to work on section 2-4, dividing by whole numbers. And the example problem we're going to do has a divisor of 24, and our dividend is 4.9800. Okay, so like any division problem we've done before, we're going to figure out how many times we can divide. We know since we have a two-digit number, we're not going to worry about the 4 so much, but this whole 49. And we know that 49 can be divided 2 times. And 2 times 24 is 48. Now the decimal place, or point, just goes up here. We're going to put a 0 here in front of it. And now we're going to subtract, so it leaves a 1 and an 8. That's 18. 24 will not go into 18, so we cannot divide that. We'll bring down a 0. And 24 will divide into 180. So the best way to approach this is to kind of think, maybe round your numbers and see if you can come up with an approximate, and guess and check is usually how I do it. So 180 is pretty close to 200, and 24 is close to 25, and 200 divided by 25 is equal to 8. Now 200 is probably farthest away from 180, so let me try 7. So 7 times 24, and that's 8 and 2. And 7 times 2 is 14, and 2 makes 16. So yes, 168 will work. And now when we subtract, we just want to make sure that there isn't a remainder greater than 24. Otherwise we know that we need to add a number and not use the 7 but the next one up. And so divide 7 times, so 7 times 24, 168. Now we can subtract. And so 8, we need to regroup from the 8, and this makes a 10, and that's so subtract is a 2, and then a 1. And now we're going to bring down the 0. We got one more place to figure out. Looking at the last one, if we subtract 48, which is 2 times 24, right? That's one way to approach it. But again, think of what we've just used and what we know. So it looks like we need to take away 2 from that 7. So 5 should work. And you can always double check. 5 times 24 equals, so it's 0 and 2, 20. So yes, it divides perfectly into and leaves 0. And to check our answer, we need to multiply, if you want to with a calculator, multiply your answer times the divisor, so multiply the quotient times the divisor, and you should come up with 4.9800. Okay? Hope that helps.